Hello and welcome to Feminine Success Secrets, where women come to learn how to be powerfully feminine. I'm Candice Oneida. In this week's video, I'm going to show you how to activate feminine energy in 3 steps. People often mistakenly think that feminine power has to do with one of 2 things. 1, with how you look, and 2, with how you behave. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's a little bit like saying that a Ferrari is what a Ferrari really is, or a Ferrari's potential really is, when it's just sitting there parked on the street. As you and I know, a Ferrari ain't really a Ferrari until you put fuel into it and you start driving it. So the metaphor here is that feminine power is about the fuel that you put in the Ferrari. And if you feel a little afraid to go out there and go to the petrol station and grab the handle on the fuel pump to fuel the Ferrari, then you're just going to be one of those Ferraris that's parked on the street. In this metaphor, grabbing the handle of the fuel pump is like grabbing the button on you, and the button in this example is your clitoris. And the fuel is your access to your feminine power via your sexual energy. So, if we're here to show you 3 steps for how to activate your feminine power, we're really talking about how to activate your sexual energy. And this, of course, is about embodiment. This is an embodiment exercise. So I'm going to show you how to do it here today. Okay, so step number 1, I'm going to get you to put your hands on your belly. And I really mean sort of like the lower belly, hands facing inwards on your belly. Now, I'm standing up, of course. I suggest you stand up, although you can do this exercise sitting down. But put the hands on the belly. I'm going to get you to unlock your knees. And what that means is just bend them a little tiny bit, because already there's a bit more sort of fluid movement as soon as you unlock the knees, okay? Now, what I'm going to get you to do is put the hands on the belly. And you're going to feel the contact point of the inside of the hands against your belly. And what the hands are going to start to do is to reflect your belly power back to you. And all we're going to do right now is we're going to feel what happens as you are putting the hands on the belly and you are reflecting, or I should say the belly is being reflected back into your hands. And let's breathe down into the hands. So if I had said before this, breathe into the belly before your hands were there, it would be a bit harder for you to feel where you're breathing. Because of course our lungs are up higher. But we're going to breathe into the belly right now as if your belly was a bellows. And what that means is a balloon. So let's breathe. You should feel something start to happen as you drop in and drop down a bit more into your belly energies as we do this. Good, good, good. Now, step number 2. It's a little bit like going a bit deeper in step number 2. What I'm going to get you to do is keep the hands on the belly. I'm going to get you to start to just move your hips a little bit. And we're going to get them to be moved in a figure 8, as if you were tracing an 8 on the floor between your feet, with the center crossing over between your feet. So let's trace a figure 8 on the floor with your hips. And some of it might feel like some of the edges are a bit squared off, or that's okay. Let's just let them be a bit rounded off. Let's round it off. And you can bend your knees as much as you need to do this. And we just want to start to feel that figure 8 and that movement of the hips, okay? Moving your hips. Figure 8. There we go. That's beautiful. And then let's just do the hips in a circle. Let's just go clockwise. Hips in a circle. There we go. Nice. And then let's circle it the other way, circling it anti-clockwise. And you know, you can have your hands here or not. This is also an independent exercise. You are activating something through this action in the body. Okay? Or hands on there is fine. Beautiful. And let's just tilt forwards and backwards. And we're forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. And then we go side, 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 side. Good job. Step number 3. I'm going to be teaching you how to tune into your pussy brain. Okay, so feminine power is about the belly, but we are women. We don't just have a belly, we have a vagina, a pussy, okay? Now, tuning into the pussy, we're going to bend the knees again a little bit. And if you need to, get to put your hands on top of each other like this, a bit lower, over the very lower part of the belly. And we're going to feel your pussy. Now, I do a whole jade egg training with women when I take them into my Powerfully Feminine Intensive. Why? Because it's one of the most powerful ways to unlock feminine power. Now, today, we're going to feel into your pussy. Your hands are again there reflecting her back to you. And we'll get you to do some of those kegels, just where you contract the perineum at the base of the body. The perineum is the muscle in between the vagina and the anus. We're just going to contract it, just squeeze it a little bit, just squeeze it so that your energy can be taken down and you can feel in to your pussy a bit more. Now, I said pussy brain before. I do a whole training on pussy brain as part of my Powerfully Feminine trainings with women. And I say that because there is such a wisdom in your pussy. Nathalie Angier says in her book, Woman and Intimate Geography, that your clitoris is a mini brain. If your clitoris is a mini brain, then your entire pussy, which is the vagina, the sheath, the vulva, the clitoris, she has so much wisdom. Let's just feel her right now. And the exercise I like to do is go out there this week with this one, tuning into your pussy, and you ask head brain, well, what do I want to do right now? And head brain will have an answer, like, I want to go shopping, get the groceries. And then you're going to put your hands over your pussy and you're going to go, well, I just want to check in with what pussy wants. And then we're going to go, pussy, what do you want right now? And she might go, I really just want to go for a walk in the forest. Oh, that's a different answer. So we've got head brain and we've got pussy brain. There's a whole training around how to get into pussy brain fully and to understand her wisdom. So that's the 3 methods today to engage your feminine energy. In review, the first one, hands on your belly. The second method, to move your hips. And the third method, to tune in to pussy brain. Tune into your pussy. If you liked my video this week, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe over here. I publish every Sunday. And remember, when you have the courage to go out there and shine, you give others permission to do the same. So let's go out there and shine this week. Bye-bye for now.